Ayo, what's good? So, this is my official Leo Santa Cruz Abner Mares prediction. I wanted to do a prediction on my last video, but I got a bit sidetracked. But for all the wrongs that boxing does us, for all the crap that we have to go through, we we justify that by getting good fights once in a while. Fights like a few weeks ago, we got Marco Huck versus, what was his name, Glawaki. That was a great fight. And Saturday, we have a chance of seeing another great fight, which is Leo Santa Cruz versus Abner Mares. Don't get me started on the title. Leo Santa Cruz should not be the first name. Abner Mares should. He's more established. He's a 3 division world champion. He's fought the more established name. We're talking about Johnny Perez, Joseph Albeco twice, Victor Archinian, Johnny Gonzalez, Eric Morel, Anselmo Moreno. We're talking about established champions. Also, he's the more skilled of the two. He's an Olympian. I don't even think Leo Santa Cruz is the more popular guy. He's definitely lost credibility over the years. I've lost a lot of respect for him over the years. For those that saw the radio broadcast of Violin, it was in Spanish. It was Violin. Eagle showed it in his channel, or showed the audio at least. It was Violin por la mañana, and he had Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mares in it. And it was in Spanish, but basically, Abner Mares was calling out Leo. And Leo's like, oh, we gotta talk to Al Heyman. And Abner's like, dude, I'm with Al Heyman too. We choose who we want to fight, dog. Let's fight on the Mayweather undercard. And Leo's like, nah, we'll fight at Staples. We don't need to fight on an undercard. We'll fight. He's just making all these excuses. So basically, since he's gone with Al Heyman, he's lost a lot of credibility. He lost a lot of momentum since knocking out Terrazas. Both of these guys, was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2013. Since that day, have lost a lot of momentum. And I know Leo Santa Cruz dominated Christian Mijares, who was another very good fighter, but Christian Mijares had lost to Terrazas, who Leo Santa Cruz knocked out in 3, and he went 12 rounds, albeit dominating Mijares, but he went 12 rounds with Mijares. So I'm not a guy that breaks down fights to a T. I just go over guys' skill sets. And both of these guys are high volume punchers. Leo Santa Cruz more than Abner Mares, but they both throw a lot. Abner Mares throws better body shots. He also, I believe, he throws better combinations and has a better jab and has better footwork than Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz has more volume. That's basically it. He has youth, he has height, but the way he fights, it really cancels out his physical advantages that he has on Abner Mares. And I think Abner Mares has an advantage in power too. He did knock out Ponce de Leon in his featherweight debut, and that was an impressive victory as well. So I am expecting a very good fight with a high output that will go 12 rounds. This fight will go 12 rounds. Even though I said Abner Mares has more power, I don't think it's by a lot. And this is Leo Santa Cruz's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is Santa Cruz's featherweight debut. If I'm not mistaken, I'm checking right now, but if that's the case, even if it's like a second fight in at featherweight, it really still gives Abner Mares the advantage because he's been fighting as a featherweight for the last couple of years. So I think his last fight was at featherweight when he fought that construction worker from Tijuana. So they both have fought subpar competition since 2003, but based on his resume, based on his skill set, he is a very skilled fighter. He could cut off the ring, he could jab. He's won pretty much. Abner Mares has won in all type of ways and has beaten all types of fighters. Watch the Victor Archinian fight. He came back from behind to beat Victor Archinian with a nasty cut. Leo Santa Cruz has never had to go through adversity like that. He has never faced an opponent in Abner Mares level. And Mares has faced opponents in Santa Cruz level. In fact, fighters that are better than Leo Santa Cruz. Borderline Hall of Famers like Victor Archinian. Established champions like Anselmo Moreno, even though he came up from bantamweight to junior featherweight to fight Abner Mares. But Abner Mares dropped him and dominated him. But with Johnny Gonzalez, you got a guy that has dynamite and a guy that takes advantage of his physical attributes, which Leo Santa Cruz really hasn't done. And Santa Cruz hasn't looked very impressive in his last few fights. Neither has Mares, but I know that Mares could dig deep to win. I don't know that Leo Santa Cruz can win in that fashion. So, like I said before, high work rate. Leo Santa Cruz might land more punches, but Mares will land the more effective punches. And also, we've never really seen Santa Cruz get chin checked, so we don't know how his chin will be. We know Mares will bang the body the whole night, maybe get away with a few low blows. I don't see him getting point taken away in this fight, but yeah, I have Mares winning in a pretty exciting fight. Not that much drama per se, because neither man, I don't think, will hurt the other. But just a fight that both men throw around 700 punches. Maybe similar to Abner Mares' fight with Johnny Perez. If you haven't seen that fight, go check it out. I feel that it'll be something like that. That fight ended in a draw, however. So it might be something like that. But based on Mares' resume and his ability to come back from behind, and so many questions on Leo Santa Cruz's career, I have to go with Abner Mares by decision in a 7-5, a close fight, 7-5 type of fight, 8-4. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me how you guys break down this fight. I'm pretty excited now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm talking about it. So yeah, what do you guys think? Am I totally wrong? Am I full of shit? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the whole YTBC, everybody who watches me. I appreciate you. Peace.